Hello and welcome to the actual show. Last week, I erroneously claimed that the Canadian television program Zix Level 1 featured the kid who played Max from Beyblade. This was a gross mistake that I will now correct. It actually featured the kid who played Kenny. So I'd like to sincerely apologize to the YTV network and any actors whom I may have defamed. It's the actual show.
Okay, what?
That's it, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, not with a bang, but with a whipper.
So wait, Kenny from South Park?
No, Kenny from Beyblade.
Who's Kenny from Beyblade?
You ever watch Beyblade?
I've watched
Let
Beyblade.
it rip, you know?
I know Tyson. I know the what is that? Not the blue.
There's Tyson.
Dragon.
There was
Ray.
Yeah,
Max.
Ray was there. There was Max. Okay, there's three.
There's
two more of the Blade Breakers.
The weird furry chick lady.
Don't remember that one?
You know, with the purple,
Tyson,
pink.
Max. Who was the other one you got? You got Ray. There's two more. There's two more.
Ray,
There's Kai.
Oh yeah,
and there's Kenny, and that's the Blade Breakers right there.
The Blade Breakers.
And they had the bit beasts. They had Dronzer. They had Dragoon. They had Dizzy. They had Drasil. And what was the other one?
I don't know.
I can't think of whatever the other one is. So, welcome to the actual show, Edgar. How you been, man? What's going on? It's just you and me.
I'm doing good. I'm now in this room here, in a very
blank void of a room.
Blank void. As you can tell, there's this.
Oh shit! You know,
poster.
if we just hold this the whole time, the overhead light won't show up on the green screen. Hey, actually, you can pull your seat back. Actually, now that I think about it, go ahead and do that.
Pull up.
Is that working?
Wait a minute. There we go.
Oh, now all right, bring it back.
Okay.
Anyway, all right, that doesn't play on the audio version, but we were just messing with the green screen that we definitely have. Hey, remember that green screen?
Oh yeah. The green screen. I was just mentioning the art behind us, right in front.
Should I put a picture up behind us? So
beautiful audio.
When I had envisioned, if just for everyone at home, it's just me and Edgar this week. Everyone else kind of bailed because we all have unfortunate social lives or job obligations. But my initial idea for this was that it would be kind of like Mystery Science Theater style, where we would be sitting on a couch with a green screen behind us, and then we would have all the news stories and whatever I want to throw up on the screen happening above us, kind of like we're like, oh, look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
But alas, we have to do it up in the computer room because I'm not going to set up for just two people. I love you, but man, listen, the hardest part of this is taking everything apart and setting up and just bringing it all back. So it is what it is. But we're here and we're happy, and I'm having a good time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm having a ball. I mean, it's been interesting. This setup, it's quite more advanced than my setup. So
I mean, I slapped this together with garbage I found at Goodwill. If I can do it, you can do it.
Amazing.
I mean,
you found all this.
I mean, that's a bit of an exaggeration. The monitor is from Goodwill. The desk is like, it's stuff I accumulated. Like the actual gear is good gear. The stuff we're recording with is good gear. But a lot of this stuff, like you can get this stuff. Like a mixer, you can get a mixer. It's not that XLR cables are cheap. Good microphones, they're not that expensive. And in fact, you can buy the pop filter, the microphone that I have, and the arm. The brand that I buy, they sell sets where it's like, all right, it's just like it's $40 for the microphone, the arm, and this, and so you can get it yourself. You could be a Twitch boy like us, do podcast together.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that instead of having I love the microphone I have. It's called the Blue Snowball, or wherever it's. I've forgotten the other
Graham
name
has
of the
one.
brand.
Yeah.
Very good microphone. UBS port.
Yeah.
Put in. But I don't have the stand, so of course I'm struggling to put the microphone.
The reason why I got all these actually is because I had the exact same problem. I have over here when I record individually, I use just this little M audio thing.
Yeah,
it's pretty hefty, but the same USB. But I broke the stand within the first month I had it, so I made a bass out of Connects. And
that's right.
It was a bad time.
Innovative.
So I'm tired of this. I want to be able to just set my microphone up. And even though I say this, but this mic stand fell on me when we were starting.
Yeah,
it was rude. It was unfortunate.
Of course, I think there was one time, if anybody's seen his YouTube channel and stuff, it sure is Danby on YouTube.
Is that where you cut off?
He one time smashed his table got really frustrated when he was playing. What was it? The Black Mesa. Remember Black Mesa?
I don't remember that incident.
You got upset and you slammed your face.
Oh yeah.
And I think it might have broken.
I'll admit I don't get angry at games all that often, but when I do, it's Black Mesa. So.
Don't worry, you're not the only one. I've broken. Let me see. How much stuff have I broken? Property damage. 3 controllers of various types. I can't remember what the other 2 was. One of them was an Xbox One controller.
Shit,
I smashed to pieces and I broke 2 keyboards.
Like,
pop.
You hear stories about the FGC tournaments where it's like low tier god smashes his stick on the floor and it dents the pavement out of frustration, and I'm like, listen, man. I don't think I'd ever want to break this.
No.
Because, like, here's a stick I just, I'm holding a fight stick I made. I have, like, 5 of them. And, like, I love this thing. I'm not a sponsored player, but if I wasn't even a sponsored player, I wouldn't be so mad I would just throw this thing at the goddamn pavement.
Yeah, I know.
But then there's some, like, fucking Michael Jones made a career out of being angry, and I don't understand how people get that mad.
I don't know. I'm amazed he hasn't had, like, an aneurysm.
He's certainly calmed down. I think he's done rage quit in a very long time. He's certainly mellowed out.
I think there's a reason why.
Going to rage quit this baby.
He rage quit the show.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm done with. I'm passing it on to nobody else.
Yeah, nobody else.
So. Okay, I have one thing I want to bring up. I know you have a list of topics, and I know we're not up to shooting the shit. This is just kind of something in general I want to talk about. But have you seen? It's out now. The film has come out now. But the new Tomb Raider movie. Have you seen the trailers for it?
I've seen the trailers for it. I don't mind it.
There's something that kind of perplexes me. But go ahead and finish your thought.
I don't mind it. I haven't seen the whole film, so I can't be. I could be judgmental what I'm talking about, but like I have to see the film before I make my final verdict. But I would give it like a 6 out of 10. Like, it looks not too bad.
I'm not here
but
to...
I feel like it's got a mix of, like, the premise, like, it sounds like the whole main storyline is kind of, like, from the new Tomb Raider games.
They're certainly adapting the look of the new Tomb Raider games.
They adapted a lot of, like, little things here and there. Like, I've seen, like, the first trailer, I believe, that came out. Mm-hmm. And it was the one where, like, towards the end, you see Nick Frost from, like, Shaun of the Dead.
He's in that movie?
He's in that movie. He's a gun dealer. I think, or something. He's like he plays a small role, which is nice to see him again, right?
Yeah.
But there's like a part towards like the end of like this particular trailer that I was watching.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah. He's like this weapon dealer, and there's a part where like the actress, I've forgotten her name, that's playing as the new
I keep wanting to say Camilla Luddington. That's not what I want.
No.
But Camilla Luddington plays her in the games. It's
anyway, she grabs like the 2 pistols.
Alicia Vikander here. She grabs like the 2 pistols that were used, I think, in like the first Tomb Raider movie. So it's like paying homage to like the first movie. Dual pistols has always been Lara Croft's thing.
Oh yeah, but I'm seeing those 2 types, like the same. I think someone mentioned to me on the net that's those 2 pistols that they were holding are either the exact same ones or just the same type of pistols. But
the thing I wanted to address more specifically is that, so her name is not Lara Croft, it's Lara Croft, right? L-A-R-A.
No, Lara Croft.
Lara Croft.
No, it's Laura.
No, here's the thing. So I have a cousin named Lara. Her name is L-A-R-A, much like the titular Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. But in the movie, everyone's calling her Laura with a U, and it's not that, it's Lara.
It used to be Laura.
What?
With a U.
What?
Yeah, no.
Tomb Raider.
Actually, I'm curious.
PSX.
It's a C.
Lara Croft.
What the?
Her name was Lara, and it's always been Lara.
Really?
Yes. So we just fact checked that.
Oh, you know, it's probably what it is, and what my good pal Glitchy Devil on Xbox and on YouTube, he's one of my friends, mentioned as a comment about American people, North Americans, including Canadians, is that we can't pronounce words properly.
And now
so
I would
when
argue,
we see a word that says Lara, we pronounce it as Laura.
Well, I mean, I would argue that that English people are the ones who are saying things wrong. Learn your language. But the problem, the problem I'm having is it's people have been very insistent about this, and I'm pretty sure in one of the games she's like, people are, don't call me Laura, it's Lara. I've never played one, but it's just in the trailer it's both. You hear her called Lara and you hear her called Laura, and then her father calls her Laura in a fucking video, and I'm like, what is this?
Well, in the video game, the characters call her Laura, and she even calls herself Laura. So that's the part
Do you think it depends on the voice actress?
She was Laura.
Do you think it depends on the voice actress, perhaps?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Cause do they ever switch? They do switch.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's probably been
voice
like
actors,
more
right?
more
Or
than one.
actresses and stuff,
It's
right?
been a long running franchise. Like I was saying,
It's like
Camilla Luddington, she does the newer games, and I don't know who did it back on the PlayStation, but it certainly wasn't her. She can't be much older than us.
no, it was it's the what's her name? She did the the Tomb Raider. Voices for the Tomb Raider games where Lara Croft had like the really big giant hands and stuff. It's like the CGI model, right?
Because I was not thinking you were gonna say hands, but yeah.
Hands, you know.
No, like the
not her.
Are you
talking
about like?
I'm saying the model, like the model, the character model they used for the Tomb Raider games.
You're talking like
They were like unearthly huge, like. Yeah, like
Show me tumor hands over here. Tumor hands, Final Fantasy VII, man.
Yeah. Yes, like Final Fantasy. Yes.
So the model quality between Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII drastically improved to the point where, listen, it's not great, but at least on screen they're not like little tumor people. They actually look like somewhat well proportioned.
Human.
Yeah.
Humanoid. It's kind of like when you look at when Halo 1 came out. You kind of looked at the characters and it kind of looked like, they're close to being real, but they had a little sense of like animation to it.
It did the GoldenEye thing where it took a real person's face and then mapped it as a texture over top of a body. That's my favorite thing. Is like you look up. Actually, hold on.
Oh, it reminds me.
You could do a thing in Perfect Dark where if you had a Game Boy camera, you could basically map your face to the characters in the game or something. I don't think it ever actually ended up making it into the game.
Yeah. Wait, in which game?
So in Perfect Dark, if you had a Game Boy camera and a Game Boy Connect Pack thing or whatever, you could take a picture of your face. And
I've heard about this.
And so this actually didn't make it into the game; it was removed. But you could take a picture of your face, then map it to a player model.
I've heard some Russian programmers managed to put it back into like some copies of the game. Like
well, yeah, like hey, people can do anything, man.
Oh yeah.
Like they've cracked the N64 wide open at this point. I doubt there's nothing.
I mean,
there's
even a Halo 3 for the PC now, as a PC.
Oh, you're talking about Halo Online?
Online.
The thing that got shut down?
There's still there's a bunch of rogue computer developers that have managed to keep it up online.
That's my favorite thing is like pirate servers where it's like, you know what? Hey, listen, I love this MMO, but they're shutting it down, so I'm just gonna stop them from doing that.
They kind of actually, I've heard recently on the net, they kind of have it as stalemate now, where like they're 343, they kind of like, we'll let it be, like we won't like force it out of the way, but we'll still keep it up, but. The weird part is if you do any gameplay, like, videos and stuff, like, monetized or whatever, of, like, Halo Online, they get demonetized for some reason, because it's under the copyright of 343 Industries, which doesn't make any sense, but that's just them. But you can still have it up and stuff. It's totally fine with them.
So, I'm actually kind of salty about Halo Online, because I like Halo 3 a lot, and so this only came officially to Russia. This is a Russian-only... basically modified version of the Halo 3 engine using Halo 4 assets and stuff.
I've heard from like
limited character customization with like weapon modifications. Check out that Russian, babies.
Oh, I know. Look at that shit.
I appreciate that there was some like crazy shit where like Snowbound was remade, but instead of it being it's a desert instead of ice, or they remade Turf, which is one of my favorite Halo 2 levels.
They did actually release this in the States for a brief period of time, but it was like gone.
I know a lot of people were playing it in the States, but they were using VPNs or getting around it with proxies.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever actually officially released, and if it did, let me tell you, I would have been on this.
Well, it's beta tested, actually. Yeah. That's what it was, actually.
Because, like, shit, Halo 3, there's Snowbound, but it's made into a...
Yeah.
Like, fucking Halo 3 is a good-ass game.
And then, of course, there's, since Halo Online, when it was taken down... There's been a fan-made game that hasn't been taken down by 343. They actually don't mind it. It's a fan-made game that's been
for the Atari 2600.
It's for PC.
Whoops! Nothing happened. I accidentally. If you're watching the stream, I accidentally hit close when I was trying to close that one window. Whoops!
It's all good. So, anyways, I was talking about there's this fan-made game that's for the PC, and 343 doesn't have a problem with them making this game.
Graham's in the chat. What's going on, bud? How you doing?
There's Graham, Herbert Bubble.
Sorry, go on.
Anyways,
go on. I interrupted you.
What was I going to say? So this fan-made game, 343 has no problem like taking it down or anything like that. They don't mind it up.
They don't want to?
Installation 04.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Online.
That looks sick as hell. Yeah.
It's up. and you can play it
let's
now.
look this one up because I've actually been keeping my eye on this one. Installation 04?
Installation 04, yeah.
Zero.
And it's a fan-made game of Halo online, just online. And what I've heard from the developers who made this game, and from 343, they have no problems with them making this at all, which is awesome from 343.
Well, yeah, like a lot of times you hear about the certain things where, oh, look at me, I'm making this fan game. Hopefully the developers will pick it up, and it's like, nope, cease and desist. Nintendo's particularly bad for that. They're very stingy about their products.
Nintendo, yeah.
But every now and then you get games like Sonic Mania, which was a fan project, turned into a complete, like, the best Sonic game that's come out in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, this is cool. Have you heard about Halo 2600?
I've heard about that. I've never seen any gameplay.
One of the original Xbox team members, I think he was the leader of... He was a high up at Microsoft for a while on the Xbox team.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? Okay, I've decided to take up Atari 2600 development, so I've ported... This looks like a really, really old trailer.
This is an older trailer.
Yeah, the one I saw looks...
Trust me, the newer one's way
in this
better.
game.
Oh my god,
From 2015. Oh, here it is. This is the one I saw.
Yeah.
From 2017.
It's I should have said Installation 01. That's the actual name.
What is it called? Okay. But yeah, this I forget his name. I was watching a video on him the other day, but he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna pick up Atari 2600 development, and he demade Halo for the 2600, made actual cartridges.
Oh yeah.
Runs on the official hardware.
Yeah.
You can buy a ROM of it if you want it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matthew Lake, for keeping the dream alive. Halos. Yeah. Have you heard about the updates they're doing to Master Chief Collection?
No.
So I think the Halo Waypoint put up a blog post not too long ago. It's like, all right, here's some of the proposed things we want to add to Halo Master Chief. Fixing matchmaking, adding Halo ODST firefight mode, adding the entirety of Halo Reach.
Yes!
Did you hear that? The entirety of Halo Reach.
What?
They're not confirming any of this is possible or if any of this is going to happen. This is just a wish list of stuff that 343 wants to add to Master Chief Collection. Because if you remember back in a while, they're like, hey, now that we've kind of cooled the brakes in Halo 5 for a while, we're going back to the Master Chief Collection to fix matchmaking and try and resolve a lot of issues that kind of plagued the game when it released.
Go back, yeah.
And now I'll be honest, I've spent maybe a few too many minutes in the lobbies trying to get a game of Master Chief Collection, but like, I haven't had an issue finding games lately. It's all right.
Really?
Yeah.
They fixed that finally.
Well, like they've been wanting to for the longest time, so.
Oh, I love that alien sound effect there. They took that right out of the movie Alien.
I like the mix of Mark 4 and Mark 5 and Mark 6 going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, they also said
this is how Halo should be.
They also said they wanted to add all the customization options from the actual game of like Halo 3, instead of just picking an armor, you get to pick your shoulders, you get to pick your helmet, you get to pick your. So they're hoping to add that back into.
I think they're doing that in this one.
In this one, you can see it, but they're hoping to add that back into Master Chief Collection, which I think is cool.
Yes.
Because like my default look was like the EOD and then security shoulders and head.
Oh, he got shot.
Like
Caboose. I stepped in something.
This guy here, that was me. The little blue guy up there, that was my Halo.
Oh.
Which I then continued.
You know what they should do with like this PC?
This is what my Halo became. Haha. You ever get these?
No.
Yeah, 3D print your Spartan.
I can 3D print my Spartan?
Yeah.
Where?
Go to Halo Waypoint.
Halo Waypoint?
Yeah, that's the official Halo blog.
What do? You
just, I'll look it up for you, actually.
Oh, he died. He dead. He'll never come back.
Make it custom, make it now. 3D printing, 3D print your Spartan. And they added a bunch of, like, you can do, poses and stuff.
No way.
Yeah. Little things on there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So if you want to 3D print your Spartan.
Dude.
I mean, again, that's been my look since Halo 3 is just security. Oh, don't shoot him in the face.
No, Caboose! Don't do it. That's Sarge's gun. What?
So, they said this is rendered in real time, but this is obviously a very, very gussied up fucking render they've made here.
What? They're adding elites now into this game?
Make it OG, I guess.
Hey! Finally, now we can do Arby and the Chief again. Remember that?
Oh, I remember that one, yeah. So I remember there being more gameplay in this, now that I think about it, because this is basically just a pre-rendered cutscene.
Oh, no, there is gameplay.
Well, we saw some. It was just kind of... Yeah.
No, I saw some new videos. I can't remember.
Big old boots over there.
Oh, yeah.
Look at how sassy they all look.
Hoofs. The wart.
Yeah, the cloven feet, as it were. Warthog. Hold that thing up. All right, so that's the installation 0-1. Looking good. I'm pretty hyped about that. One day, hopefully. One day, hopefully. Where did Twitch go? Did I close it? There it is.
It's not.
Chat.
Not
Graham is not. He
Graham's
might
dead.
still be here. He's dead.
Graham.
Poor guy.
Graham.
Yeah, so if you want to look that up, that is Installation 01. It's a new Halo fan game coming out. Halo. It's been it's been an awfully long time. Do you think there's going to be a Halo 6 anything at E3?
So I've heard at E3 they're gonna mention something about Halo 6, but that's about it. What I've also have heard rumors from various YouTubers and stuff from various sources. I can't remember their names. I think it was the Halo follower mentioned this in one of his videos that Halo 6 will be not only released on Xbox One, but or later down the road on previous newer generations of Xboxes, whatever.
Like it'll run on my basically baseline. Yeah. I have not an original, but I have like an Xbox One.
It'll run on there,
S, no
like
X.
If Microsoft decided, the next year, not this year, next year they decide, we're going to release a whole new console, they will allow Halo 6 to be on there too as well. But they're thinking of not only releasing it on console, but they're thinking of releasing it on PC.
Well, you saw that with Gears of War 4, how Gears of War 4 got a complete Windows 10 launch, and they connected. You could play PC versus Xbox One, though PC players had a market advantage with the mouse and everything. Well, what are you going to do? I think that'd be
hardware.
Yeah, that'd be a good step for them. And like Halo Wars 2 even was PC and Xbox One. What I would like to the credit of having a new Xbox and everything, the way Microsoft and even Sony is doing this incremental thing with like, all right, now we have a baseline model, we have a 4K model. I don't know if there's going to be like a straight up, this is the new Xbox. It's probably just going to be another Xbox One and then probably something else.
Something else. I think that's what they're going to do. I think that's their smart business decision right now, is because they've already released like the newest like version of their console.
Do you notice how like every now and then I kind of like Star Trek fade out, like I'm being teleported, kind of sort of? Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you. Point at the camera. Don't mind me.
From what I've heard is that from both my Xbox and from PlayStation, they're in the position right now where they're gonna either release another new model of their current gen system, because they can do that.
They can do that.
And they're at the moment where they're like, I've heard from PlayStation, they're debating whether they're going to make another new console. They're thinking of making either another new PlayStation 4, but
because correct me if I'm wrong, but there was the PlayStation 4, there was a Slim, and then now there's the 4K one.
There's a Pro.
Or the Pro, the 4K one.
And Pro's basically the 4K one.
So same with Xbox then. It's got the Xbox One, the Xbox One S,
and that's
now the
what they're
Xbox
going to
One
do for a time being. And again, even if they do announce a new console, I bet you anything it's going to be another 2 or 3 years before they finally finish making it, right? Because again, they could make a new console. They have the stuff to do it. But the trouble is that whenever they make a new console, they have to make it in such a way where, nowadays a lot of consoles are pretty expensive, about in the range of $500 or even higher. So they're kind of debating whether they should release it right now or wait a few more years.
Well, I mean, do they have anything to release right now?
No, not really particularly. A lot of the stuff that they're really focusing on between both companies, like Sony and Xbox, is they're focusing on virtual reality. Is their biggest thing. Like there's Project Scorpio that's kind of in limbo a little bit.
Project Scorpio was Project Scorpio not the Xbox One X? Or am I getting confused here?
Xbox One X is basically the Xbox that can support virtual reality.
Okay. Because I type in Project Scorpio and the first thing comes up is Xbox One X.
Yeah. Essentially, it's the same thing.
Okay. Because I know, like Microsoft has the HoloLens. They're kind of focusing a lot on what's augmented reality, AR rather than VR.
Yeah.
But I don't doubt, and then fucking Nintendo's out here with cardboard, with the Labo.
I know.
I love it.
Actually, speaking about Nintendo, what was that thing that they released? That was...
Thing?
There was like a customizable console you could wear on your backpack.
Oh yeah, no, that's the Labo. That's what I'm talking about.
What is that?
Have you seen this?
I have not seen it. I've heard about it. Is this an actual real thing?
All right, so here's what Labo is.
What the fudge?
Labo is a modular system of cardboard you can buy or you can print for free at a printing shop. You download the PDF and go print the cardboard yourself. Basically, it's a modular system of cardboard you can use to create certain gadgets and peripherals to use with your Nintendo Switch, and then they ship software that supports this sort of thing. It's also being, from what I understand, touted as kind of like a game development tool. Because with the Labo, not only can you create all this stuff, but you can program and kind of make your own little things.
So wait, what do you mean by little things? Like you can build your own console?
You could, hypothetically, with the Labo software, from what I understand, if you want to make a little remote-controlled guy, you can program the strings to make a remote-controlled guy.
What the fudge?
Right. And it's using, like, the motion sensors, the infrared sensors, all this stuff.
Oh!
Mm-hmm. You notice how in this trailer, the big thing they strap on your back, that thing you're talking about?
Yeah.
They feature that the least in this trailer because they know that's the coolest thing everybody wants.
Yeah.
The big old robot with the punches. Okay, you can hit one note. We get it.
One note. That's probably all. Oh, never mind. I was wrong.
Like, obviously, if you buy the actual kits, you get all this. Like, you probably get the rope. You get the
what the
plastic
fudge?
and stuff. Yeah.
Cardboard. My dad will have a like.
Well, that's the thing.
Laugh out of this.
I probably think a lot of cats are gonna have a field day with this sort of thing. Yeah.
What happens if you get a little bit of water damage or like some some pop? Accidentally gets spilled on the cardboard, you'd be kind of hooped.
Yeah, you unfortunately have to probably get another.
Your $200 worth of cardboard is done for what in the what is that?
Yeah. VR buddy, strap on the robot suit, punch! Hell yeah!
Oh my good lord! What?
Yeah.
Make?
So to a limited degree, there's speculation that this could be, like this could create the next generation of game developers, which I think is pretty cool.
It is a cool concept, but it just looks corny as hell. It's like what my dad would say. It's like, well, you could do all this, like, with your imagination and.
And you know what?
It's like
to a limited degree, you probably can.
Oh my gosh! What in the heck?
Yeah, man. So that's what Nintendo's got going on.
Oh my gosh, this is. I give them props for that. That if you're doing that for kids, that's a little innovative.
There are some kids who are going to be very pleased with that come Christmas morning. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So that's what Nintendo's got going for themselves. That's the Nintendo Switch is proving to be a very, very, very lucrative console for them. I have one on my shelf. It's right over there, and I do think truly that all they need to do is just maintain good software. And if the Labo proves to be successful, just maintain. You know what? Here's a new Labo kit. Here's new fun things you can do. We have our guys going on with this. You kids are figuring shit out. Just go ahead and play around, and that's a pretty good way to maintain not dominance, but at least climb your way back up to footholds. Because Nintendo's had some suspect years in the past decade or so.
Oh yeah.
The Wii U, remember that thing?
Yeah, I remember the Wii U. Only 10, 20 games you could play exclusive for the Wii U.
Yeah, like they had quite a few. Like there was good games on the Wii U. Don't get it twisted. Like Nintendo Land was good. Smash Bros was good.
Yeah.
There were good games on there, but man, it's like, all right, we're gonna backport some Xbox 360 games, and oh wait, did you want third-party support? No, I don't have third-party support for you. Go away. And so much like the Dreamcast, there's just shelves upon shelves of them just sitting in a warehouse somewhere. That's unfortunate, but it's just the way it's got to be sometimes.
It is the way she goes.
What am I refreshing Twitter for? Get out of here.
It's like what Ray from Trailer Park Boys would say: "Is the way she goes sometimes."
The way she goes.
The way she goes.
Yeah, man. I had a train of thought and I lost it. I don't think it's germane to anything in my show notes. So quite frankly, I don't think I can save myself with anything on here.
Do you want? I got my.
Yeah, you want to move on to something?
Okay.
What do you got from?
You want the big news or the little news?
I mean, I have the article over here. I could just port it over to the other window.
All right.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Edgar wants to introduce a story.
Yeah.
Right.
Cyberpunk.
Oh God! Oh God!
Oh God!
It's
an ad.
That sound is not going to come through on the thing, as we've already determined. No sound is coming through whatsoever. But it's a trailer for a video, for a movie almost. If they hear you, they hunt you. Don't make a sound. What are they? Oh, that kid has a space. Oh, John Krasinski's in this movie. What is this? The Office 2?
Yeah, wait, The Office 2?
What is
this? Dwight Schrute behind this whole apocalypse? What are we watching?
We're watching a trailer. Some kids are looking up at a thing. Whoop.
A quiet place.
Anyway,
oh no!
Bringing that OBS back up.
This doesn't sound good.
All right, Edgar.
Quiet place.
Spin the story, man. Spin the story.
All right, so this, I bet nobody remembers Cyberpunk, the reimagining of the Cyberpunk universe 2077.
This one podcast I listened to, the host of it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna fuck with you all now, and I'm gonna have a weekly segment about Cyberpunk every week, just showing off as much nonsense, even though like no news is coming out about this game up until now. So he's gonna have a field day now that he has actual real news to show you. But he's been like, he's like Cyberpunk will be a video game. That's the news for this week. And anyway, go ahead.
After 5, and I think it's almost 5.5 years, they finally have come out with news like this right here about Cyberpunk. I didn't know about the won't launch any multiplayer, but I've heard from on some other video, which I don't have like the link to, but there was like an interview with the developer.
Is this it? This looks like an interview with the developer.
Might be.
If I click
it
on
might be it.
What'll happen? An advertisement for Destiny.
Advertisement, of course.
Remember Destiny? Oh, it's just PlayStation ads.
It's PlayStation baseball.
You remember that dead game, Destiny? No, man, all the kids are playing Warframe now.
Yeah. That's just Fortnite now.
Well,
Fortnite's
people are telling me if you want like Destiny style progression and stuff, if you just want to like play a Destiny good game, you get you go into the Warframe.
IGN News.
Hi Naomi, we're stealing your content for our podcast.
Wait, they can't hear this like video, right?
Oh, them? They're not going to pay attention to this. Are you kidding me?
Oh, okay.
Oh no, the odd.
You know what I mean, right? Yeah, we won't hear the audio. But anyways,
she just said a name of a developer, and she said the developer said this, and whatever that means is this.
Anyways, what the developer did say is that they were saying it's going to be, and I quote what he said. He says this game's going to be basically a futuristic variation of The Witcher 3. So in other words, it's going to be one huge RPG.
Big.
Yeah. So you play as a cyborg of... I think it's either 2 or 3. I don't know how many characters you can play as, but you basically run around, roam around the city, do a bunch of missions and stuff, and gear, and upgrade yourself as a cyborg, and
you get all your what's the shit?
It's basically a vibe of you're gonna have a bit of vibes from like Ghost in the Shell, Deus Ex, and Blade Runner, basically.
That was a good movie. You seen the new Blade Runner?
I've seen the new Blade Runner.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It was
long. A very good movie.
I saw it on. So I went to a Thanksgiving party, had a bunch of turkey, and had a bunch of wine. And as we all know, wine and tryptophan, the stuff in turkey that makes you sleep. I fell asleep halfway through the movie because it was an 11 o'clock showing, and it was a bad time. But good movie.
When did you see this showing?
It was 11 o'clock. Yeah, it was late at night. And I had a bunch of wine. I had
TV?
a bunch of turkey. No, it was a movie theater.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I went to the theater.
What?
So I supported that movie because I know it was a financial failure, but what are you gonna do?
I don't know. It's one of those films. It's like half the people don't like it, and then the other half really do. Well, and it's one of those ones that's like takes time.
To spin things into perspective,
it's not like
the original Blade Runner was also a financial flop, and it warranted a sequel 30 years later?
Yeah, 30.
So when Ryan Gosling is 30 years older, we'll come back to him.
Reynolds and Blade Runner.
Dude, I keep confusing.
It's a funny. I just had a funny thought.
I just call him Brian Reynolds.
I just had a funny thought of having Ryan Reynolds in fucking Blade Runner.
He's a replicant now.
One of those Blade Runner agents that'll act like Deadpool.
That reminds me, actually, thank you for bringing that up, because you talked to me about this.
Yeah, the trailer.
Yeah, there's been a new Deadpool 2 trailer.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
When you're doing all the editing for like these videos and stuff, are you gonna put in the audio?
Probably not. When in the past the audio put itself in because it was on the stream, and I don't know where the audio went. Unless we're just so loud that we can't even hear it. I don't know. But yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, new trailer for Deadpool 2.
Start the car! My cousin Jenny was going to be in this film.
Really?
It got canceled, but she didn't have a chance to be in it because of that accident they had in Vancouver. But she got to meet Ryan Reynolds in his Deadpool outfit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, did he look like that?
Yep.
Did it look like he looked like an ugly ball sack?
He looked like a demonic left testicle off some cyber demon or something.
Hey, it's Josh Brolin as Thanos.
It's Thanos.
Yeah, we have 2 trailers to show you today. Josh Brolin's going to be in both of them.
Yeah. He's getting double the payment.
Is that Sky Summers?
Yeah, Nathan Summers.
No. The child that he comes back in time.
Oh, the fat chubby child?
Because like in the comics, Cable comes back, is like, we gotta protect Sky Summers. We gotta protect your daughter.
That's not the daughter. No. there's multiple mutants he either protects or kills, right? Because if he doesn't kill them,
Yay!
It's going to cause events in history for the war, right?
Colossus.
He's in his chair.
Professor X chair.
There's a hidden rumor that
Terry Crews,
Patrick Stewart is going to be in this movie.
For actual? Holy shit!
Yeah,
that's
for
awesome.
actual, and he's going to be arguing Deadpool.
Wait, is that Domino?
Yeah.
Shit, Domino's in this
She
movie.
has an afro.
Terry Crews is in there.
Yeah.
I guess they have the budget to buy more mutants and stuff. Dude, fucking...
Cocaine? What was that?
Fucking... I'm glad Colossus
He's
is
got
coming
his
back.
black suit. Look at that.
Oh yeah, the X Factor.
Yeah, the X Factor.
I'm glad Colossus is in this movie, because Colossus is my favorite mutant.
Oh, yeah.
Because I like how much of a shitty boy, like, Boy Scout he is.
Yeah. I love this part.
Oh, that's a little meta there about how they're stopping at 2 movies. Anyway, Deadpool 2 coming up soon. It's coming out in 2 months.
Yep.
Yeah, May.
Yeah, man. This would be
Looks
good.
pretty good. Incredibles 2 trailer. Still haven't seen that, but we have one more Marvel trailer to show
I don't
y'all.
care about the Incredibles 2.
I can't see the tab because the webcam is blocking it. I'm gonna grab. Got it. I got it.
You got it?
I got it. I'm a
There
hero.
we go. What is this?
This is all right for those watching at home. If you type, just go ahead and pause the podcast while you Google Marvel Studios Infinity War official trailer.
just like when you're watching this video right now, ladies and gentlemen, just like look at the
Pretend there's sound.
Pretend there's sound.
So this is, I guess this is expanded extrapolation of the trailer that came out, and this is just more of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because we've seen all this before. All these scenes have already been in the other trailers.
I want the X-Men and the Avengers to be together, man. Like,
one day.
One day.
It's gonna happen. Like, we know it's gonna happen. Just to what capacity, we don't know.
Well, after all, Scarlet Witch does change time and stuff.
Yeah, she could do the one more day. She could do the House of M. Actually, that could be a good way to say we only have like all the good mutants that everyone likes because Scarlet Witch killed all the other ones when she reset the timeline.
Or she reset the timeline.
Yeah.
Because there is a part, I think, in the Cable comics where Cable tries to kill Scarlet Witch to prevent her from changing certain events in history. Same thing with that kid you see in the Deadpool 2 trailer. Like, he's responsible for an event in history.
Are you familiar with the House of M storyline?
A little bit.
Because basically what happens is like, all right, something happens, and like, man, I wish there were no more mutants in the world. And Scarlet Witch is like, okay. She's like, bam.
Oh, yeah.
So what happens is like 90% of the mutant population is just gone, and then Magneto's family is like they're monarchs. They become royalty. Spider-Man's homeless. Basically, they flip the switch so that mutants are like the upper class people.
Yeah.
And if you're not a mutant, you're shit. But there's only like maybe 1 million mutants in the whole world.
Yeah.
Out of like 6-7 billion people.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Have you seen Black Panther yet?
No.
Black Panther's such a good movie, man. That's the only reason I'm excited for this movie is because fucking Black Panther's in it.
Was it really a good movie?
Oh, saw it twice. Black Panther's fantastic. I think it's the best Marvel movie they've made so far.
Really?
Yeah, that's such a good movie.
Oh, all right. I'll take a look at it, As this has been the last couple of times, like Civil War and a few other Marvel movies I wasn't like too crazy about.
Well, I had the fatigue. I had the Marvel movie fatigue.
Yeah.
And like I'll tell you what. Here, straight up. Let's just go back like 30 seconds here. I'm excited because this is Okoye. Okoye is in this trailer. She's in this movie. She's my fucking favorite character from Black Panther, and she's in this movie. So hey, it works out.
Yeah.
But like Black Panther kind of reinvigorated me for this movie because I had the Marvel fatigue. I was so tired of Marvel movies, and I couldn't keep up with them. And I just don't have the time for them. I still haven't seen Thor Ragnarok, and that one looked pretty good.
Yeah, I want to see Ragnarok. That would be a kick-ass movie. I haven't seen that one yet.
So, but now Infinity War coming out.
I like this bit.
So I'm confused because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the November. We just watched the wrong trailer.
You just did. Whoops.
Now hold on a second.
That's all, folks.
Hold on. Shit, it's gone. But when I popped this thing open, I thought it was too similar. When I popped this thing open, this was exactly the same.
There.
I know. I see it, but this was exactly the same. It said. Lindsay's playing some Overwatch. She's having a good time.
Oh, okay.
This thing said from 2 days ago. I was tripped up, so I just wasted everybody's time. Either she's watching Overwatch League or she's playing Overwatch and someone's doing it. Here's an ad for Red Lobster. Sponsor me, Red Lobster.
Yes,
Idiots.
please sponsor us. I want some Red Lobster right
God,
now,
I fucking
man.
love crab.
Yeah. Wait, what? Those are my people.
Yeah, no.
All
right, here's actual new footage. Something we haven't seen before.
There we go. New footage.
I was like, where's the new stuff? Fuck, I can't believe that happened. Oh, it's Gamora.
Gamora. Thanos.
I don't believe that those two are in the same scene at all.
No.
So the speculation is like this is going to be a pretty either this is going to be a long movie or this is going to be a feature-length movie that has like 10 people in each scene because there's no way all these people are going to get their own screen time.
Oh, exactly. Does Vision die in the comics, or does he kind of like dies when he comes back to life?
Well, I don't know much about the Vision, but like you look at Vision in this movie and you're like, man, Vision sure is gonna die pretty hard.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm pretty sure I can't confirm anything. I don't know anything, but like he has the Mind Stone in his brain in his dome.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna take much to get that thing back from the Vision.
Whoa! That was somebody's house.
Tiny little Gamora hand. So I ran a news story last week that basically says this, in that what's his name? Tim? No, not Tim Gunn. It's the other Gunn, not Brett Gunn, not Bart Gunn. James Gunn. James Gunn is the director of Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I don't know, but James Gunn, he's like, yeah, man, the Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is not the same Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Which means, he's like, yeah, Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is dead, and that's a new Groot. So let's do whatever you want with that.
There's a lot of Groots.
Yeah. There's King Groot, apparently, as we learned last week.
What?
Yeah, there's a King of Groots. What else you want to talk about? What else you got for me? Got any news for me?
Small little bit of news. Mm-hmm. If anybody's interested in the SCP Containment Breach or the SCP Foundation wiki.
Should I pull something up?
Yeah, you can pull it up. Like Google search it.
Boop.
They're remaking the entire SCP Containment Breach game now on the Unity engine. The Unity Engine 4, I believe? Remake, yeah.
Definitely,
And apparently it is, like, really, really good.
Look, actual lighting.
Way better. And it actually doesn't crash. Hardly that much. So...
How can I support bugs, download? What is this? Is this just a port? No, we're adding our own modern assets. Totally a Unity remake. Got any footage or anything?
There is some footage.
YouTube channel.
There is some, like, assets they did put into the game, like sound effect wise, but like a lot of it is like,
this was from 2016.
Really, and there's new variants and yeah, 2016, Dan.
This is the top of this playlist. This is the first thing that shows up in this playlist. Okay. Oh wait, hold on.
There you go.
2018. All right, here we go. This is this month.
Like, look at that. Isn't that smooth? It's not clanky, 32-bit, Windows 98.
A lot of people give Unity a lot of beef, specifically because it's like, it's the.
No. I'm saying the Blitz 3D engine.
Oh no, because what I mean is like a lot of people say Unity is like, it's the poor man's game engine. It's for cheap developers who don't want to do much. But if you put the work in, you can do a lot with Unity. And as we clearly see here,
there's even a new SCP in this game now. Completely brand new.
Specifically for the game. By the way, this is a scary game, so if you're frightened by anything that's going to happen, that's the end of the video. Never mind, I lied. The scariest thing happening.
If you search up Markiplier, you can see like the whole like.
Nah, I think at that point that's just me stealing content from other YouTubers. So I think I'm not going to do that.
No, you don't play the video. Just like look up like the just scroll through the video and you'll be able to find the flipping concrete dude, whatever. Forgot his name. SCP-173.
Scary concrete boy.
Scary concrete
boy. It's just a bunch of garbage on Google Images searches.
Why are we looking at this?
I don't know. No, that's fun. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and close. I can't close the tab. Where'd it go? Where is it? I can't exit. All
that's not SCP-173.
We're fine. A bunch of garbage just showed up on screen. It was nothing in particular.
Speaking of nothing, hentai or anything.
Speaking of nothing in particular, hey, have you ever played a Soul Calibur game, Edgar?
I've played Soul Calibur.
Yeah,
I played 4 and 5.
So you know then that this series has a propensity to have what I would say almost like a weird fetish for guest characters.
Yeah, they do.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the headline. Go away, God
Like
of War
they were
footage.
thinking of putting in, Freddy and Jason into it, but that never happened.
Well, they got into Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, they did.
But, ladies and gentlemen, Jerry the Horse is coming to Soul Calibur 6, and
Jerry.
he's on the box. Look at how big this box is of Mr. Gerald Geralt of Rivia. So this article particularly kind of headlines the fact that, yes, he's in the game as a guest character, and also he's on the box. But I want to actually kind of illustrate something if I could open a new tab. Did I do it?
Yeah, you did.
Did I do it? No, I didn't.
No,
I
you
opened
didn't. No,
Twitch.
you didn't.
Where is it? How about I just do it right here?
There we go.
Soul Calibur
2.
All right,
Two?
you look at the box art here. Heihachi is on the PlayStation version. Link is on the GameCube version, of course. Spawn on the Xbox version.
Yeah.
All right, 6. Let's go.
Oh, I get what you're getting at
Soul
here.
Calibur 4. Images. Darth Vader on the PlayStation version. Yoda is on the Xbox version. And then let's just go jump ahead a bit more. Soul Calibur 5. Altair is right there. This isn't news that Geralt is on the box, but I will say he takes up a fucking lot of the box.
Wait, yeah, he does.
Because they're like, yeah, man, Geralt's on the box. That's crazy. No, it's not. He's like, there have been more Soul Calibur games where the guest characters are on the box than there aren't, because every single one, which is count them now 4 Soul Calibur games that have had guest characters have had the guys on the box.
Yeah.
This is difficult. Also, when you think about it, like, fucking Yoshimitsu's kind of like a crossover character, so that's the thing. Anyway,
that's interesting.
Jerry the Horse coming in. I've never played a Witcher game. Graham was into them, but
I never really gotten into Witcher.
I will quote someone verbatim. Witcher 1 is a game for Polish mutants. Witcher 2 is a video game for human beings, and then Witcher 3 is also a video game for human beings. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Speaking of people coming out in Bandai Namco stuff, ladies and gentlemen, everyone's favorite Final Fantasy twink boy, Noctis, is now in Tekken 7.
Tekken 7.
So far, all of Tekken's DLC has been guest characters as well. It seems like Bandai Namco just fucking loves, this is the best splash screen on the planet. I love that fucking thing so much.
Yeah.
They know it too because they use that in every Tekken games after Tekken Tag 2. Anyway, yeah, like, so far Akuma, and then they announced Geese Howard. Now here comes Noctis. Me too, emo. Look, he's like Sasuke from that Naruto. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for saying that, God. Oh, it's the boys!
Oh my.
There's Sydney or Cindy. I don't know which one is real.
Yeah, I don't know.
You play Final Fantasy 14?
No.
No? That's pretty good.
I stopped at like Final Fantasy 7 or 8. So
the thing about Final Fantasy is it just kind of like it kept being a different game every time. So if you like Final Fantasy for the gameplay, you say, all right, which Final Fantasy?
It's like Far Cry.
Because this is basically like a character action game at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an open world. Like they added in DLC, they added a monster truck. There's a whole multiplayer game now. There's like 7 DLC things you can do in this game now. Oh, fishing time. DLC unique costume 3. He's got a casual outfit fighting Armor Kuma here. Oh, he's King Boy on his phone.
Oh my God.
Oh. Busting Claudio up here. Yeah. Tekken's a good ass game, man. Tekken 7, fantastic game.
Oh yeah.
Ah, the Chocobo Festival outfit.
Boom.
He looks like Pikachu.
Yeah. What kind of? Oh man.
Just a chair out of nowhere. What?
What the fudge? Who is this guy?
That's Leo. He's from this game, which is weird because they have dialogue with each other now. That's kind of interesting. Tekken is kind of a weird thing where it's like nobody really ever has unique dialogue towards each other, but now he has so many costumes. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. That's a lot of costumes. Just one character?
That's one guy.
Oh my God. Oh,
using the devil arms or whatever they're called.
Oh my Lord. Piece of cake.
I like Noctis a lot. I haven't played Final Fantasy 14, but I've seen a lot of it because my brother was playing it, and he's kind of a weird whiny baby, but he grows into this actual like kind of funny, snarky guy. He's pretty cool.
What other news article? I actually got one just on the top of my head.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
But before is it okay if we spoil a few things?
I don't care, and I'm gonna say right now, if you don't want to get whatever's gonna get spoiled, how about you go? Oh, I did it one more. I closed it. I closed the news article. I had one more thing, but you go ahead and do your thing first.
All right. So be braced. If anybody hasn't seen it,
I'll
recently
edit
on
something
AMC,
in the audio version. Spoiler warning right now.
Right now. Okay, Walking Dead. So that series has been going on and on. It almost feels like it's been going on forever.
Bit too long, some would say.
So you know
Long
how
in the tooth.
the comics and the show they kind of have like two different sort of like alternate timeline like paths.
I know the big thing of the comics. If the whole thing of being a simulation, is that a real thing?
That hasn't been revealed yet.
Because I remember hearing from someone, it's like, yeah, the Walking Dead graphic novel is actually all in a simulation.
Wait, everybody's just all hooked up in a simulation then?
Yeah. Right. Wait. No, this is nothing real.
What? I haven't heard that. That's something that's just blowing my mind.
Okay, I guess I'm telling you absolute bullshit. I guess this is not real.
Okay, well, I mean, just take a look at it. Anyways, basically, I'm just gonna say bluntly, Carl is dead.
Yeah, Carl got offed.
Oh, you already knew.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, you know how I knew?
What?
I walked into the break room at work, and there was a newspaper open to the entertainment section with a big old picture of like Chandler Riggs on his character dying. It was a good time for me to go. I'm like, fucking thanks. I haven't watched the show in however long, but
yeah. Well, apparently it's getting a little bit of a reamped ever since Carl died, right? Because he's like one of the most important kind of characters in the story.
I hated him, and then I liked him.
Yeah.
What a turnaround in the character.
Yeah. So ever since his character got killed off, now there's a whole pile of people now watching The Walking Dead just because after that whole event.
I mean, hey, that's a good way to drum up some.
That is true. What I really like about the Walking Dead series is that it's not the zombies I like. It's rather more the fact that it's random in the sense of you just don't know who's gonna live or die.
Mm-hmm. Well,
they could just go like this, like that, boom, boom, right?
That I think knowing what characters are liked and what characters aren't, and then saying this character is liked anyway, we're gonna kill them. Like having the, I guess the, not the fortitude, but like the common sense to say, as much as this character's liked and as much as people watch the show for this character, killing them would be a good story beat or it would be good for the narrative through line, and we do it anyway. I think there's some artistic merit in that, and I can appreciate that. Because like, I can guarantee a lot of people watch that show for Daryl and Daryl exclusively, and like some writer is probably scratching his brain furiously saying, oh god, oh, how's he gonna get out of this one? Oh, we already established his motorcycle's out of gas, how's he gonna get out of this one? Dead.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. I mean, after all, they did kill off that. In the comics, he dies in a different way. No, not Glenn.
Because Glenn is dead.
Yeah, I know that. What's his
Super
name?
hardcore spoilers.
When they were at the prison, there was those prisoners and stuff, and one of them, like in the comics, like sexually assaults one of the kids. Right? He gets bumped off.
Was this the guy who was like?
He was the guy with the blonde hair and beard.
Was he the nice one?
He was kind of like the nice one.
Because I remember in the show there was the one there. He was nice, and then
there was the black
governor,
guy that wasn't that bad.
He's hanging out with Carol, and then the governor snipes him in the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
He dies. Okay. That guy dies.
Okay, I like that guy.
And yeah, well, in the comics he's actually the bad dude.
Okay.
And the black dude is actually not. He's like moderately all right.
What a glow
Anyways,
up.
what annoyed me in that, like with those characters there, is that like I didn't mind how they bumped them off, but like I wish they could have maybe, I don't mind if they skipped the whole part of that the guy who gets sniped. Forgot his name.
I don't remember his name either. He was in like 5. He was like 3 episodes. They could have skipped
the part where he did, in the comics, like sexually assault like the young like girls or whatever, right? They could have skipped that. But what annoyed me is that like they just killed them off like instantaneously, like those like 2 prisoners, right? Man, I knew they were gonna ultimately die. What the fuck? What is that?
I mean, if anybody's been watching the last couple episodes, they know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm like getting kind of long in the tooth here. I'm probably gonna throw that picture up at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just find there's moments in The Walking Dead where like they just don't develop a character that well, and then they just kill them off.
Yeah.
And it's kind of annoying.
I see where you're coming from. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
AMC will probably not let that franchise go. That's for certain. They're making a lot of money off of that, regardless.
They got the fear of the Walking Dead,
Which I actually like the concept of that more than the actual Walking Dead, because if there's something more interesting than the zombie apocalypse is the zombie apocalypse day 1.
Yeah.
Where it's not a problem. It's just like, what is happening? Why is this happening?
Yeah.
There's I think it's called I Want to Be a Hero. It's an anime, and it's basically all about, or not an anime. I think it was actually a live action thing at some point. It's a light novel, got adapted, but it's Be the Hero. No, or maybe I Am a Hero. I don't, either way, it's basically just about like zombie apocalypse day one. Yeah, I Am a Hero. Yeah, and it's just all about a guy. He's like he's like a manga fan. I'm a guy, and I want to live my life. I don't want to deal with zombies. Yeah, I don't want to fight zombies. I just want to live my normal life and watch anime. He's a cartoonist assistant. Here, I'm throwing up the trailer for you.
And wait, he's in the middle of a zombie apocalypse.
Let's just watch. The end of all we know. Whoa, this person's slumping over. What's wrong with them? Oh, this thing won some awards. Like a world acclaimed. Whoa, a lot of stuff's on fire. I don't know what's happening, dude. Controversial and shocking. And like, of course, they're like, oh, what's a zombie? I don't know what's happening. Just a bunch of fires and stuff going on all over town. Oh, wait, some guy's giving you a virus. ZQN. Apparently there's immunity at high altitude. Climb Mount Fuji. In order to survive, you have to kill. And they're here. Have you heard of Train to Busan?
Yes.
Yeah, the Korean zombie movie.
Is it sort of like that?
I think this is kind of like half comedy, half
like it looks really ridiculous.
It's a less serious take on it because it is adapted from a light novel, but Train to Busan is certainly much more serious and kind of grim.
I couldn't handle Train to Busan. That was like really sad, man.
They made an animated adaptation of a prequel to that.
Yeah.
And I've heard that's pretty good too.
Oh, that's pretty good too as well.
It's kind of like
this is kind of like Shaun of the Dead.
A Shaun of the Dead vibe to it.
Yeah. It's like he's got his boom
I am
stick.
A hero.
Man, oh my lord.
Don't watch The Panic alone, everybody. Sick.
George A. Romero would be proud.
Have you heard of Last Days on Mars?
No.
So it stars Liev Schreiber, as we all remember from.
Last Days on Mars. Is that with Ice Cube in it?
No, that's Ghosts of Mars.
Ghosts of Mars.
That's a John Carpenter movie that's bad. Last Days on Mars. It's starring Liev Schreiber from X-Men Origins Wolverine. And it's basically just a bunch of astronauts on Mars, and one guy finds some microbes, and those microbes turn out to be zombie microbes, and then it's a zombie movie on Mars. And and then in that same week, we watched The Martian with Matt Damon, and I'm like, this is a drastically much different movie. And that's really all I gotta say. It was all right. It was, it was all right.
What the fudge? And, so that's kind of like Leviathan.
Leviathan?
Yeah, that movie. It's basically The Thing, but it's under the water instead of in a wintry environment. That was
like The Host.
Kind of like The Host. Yeah. It's kind of like that, but the creature itself is like The Thing, but it's less contagious.
Like a shape-shifting something.
Yeah, shape-shifting alien. Yeah, but it's like the most non-lethal type of shape-shifting alien. Like you have to be like.
Oh, I'm phasing out of reality again.
Down.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right, I got a news story for you. I mean, are you familiar with the company known as Real Doll?
No.
Real Doll is known for their extremely realistic and lifelike sex toys.
Oh.
Now, are you familiar with the game Inside? It was an indie darling that kind of swept up. I think it came out in 2016 or 2017. I'm not sure. But Inside, it was a 2D platforming puzzle game by Playdead.
Yeah, I think I've heard about it.
Mm-hmm. And they're by the guys who made Limbo. Remember Limbo?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, this is gonna come with potential spoilers. I'm not gonna spoil anything if you want to play this game. But basically, if you know anything about the game Inside, and you know that a company known for their realistic flesh and sex toys is okay. So here's the headline. If you're not watching the podcast,
all right.
The $375 Inside Special Edition features a Real Doll creation. So what that means is something made by this sex toy company is going to be featured inside this special edition version of this game. If you know anything about this game, there's only one thing this could be. Now, the implications that Playdead would go to this sex toy company to say, we want you to make this gross fucking thing for us. Can you do it? And like, oh fuck yeah, guys, don't worry about it. Don't trip. We'll make a gross ass thing. So I don't know if it elaborates in here on the article I'm showing what spoilers for Inside reside below. You've been warned, of course. And I think actually it showed a little bit of what it was on the feed there by scrolling down a bit too far. But bottom line, yeah, that's the thing. And I implore you to play this game for yourself because it's a pretty good game. It's pretty cool. But
this is an odd kind of combination here. How
it's one of those things you're like, well, I wouldn't have expected that.
I would have expected it if it was something like, I know this is pretty generic, I guess, but like Grand Theft Auto.
Well, and like I'm not
Or
saying
like what's that game? Saints Row.
to assail
Like
any
the
thoughts.
penetrate-
I'll tell you one thing is that even though this is a sex toy company making sex toy like things, I'll tell you right now that because I basically know what this is, it's not anything sexual. So clear your mind of that.
No.
But
no.
you're right. A smutty game or like a more kind of like edgy gritty or not even edgy gritty, but like kind of like a more hard edged game that shows more sexual content, that sort of thing. Like Grand Theft Auto or that sort of game would probably show you. Do you remember Dead Island and the zombie bust thing?
Yeah, the zombie bust. Yeah, I do.
Show you a picture of that one for everybody. Dead Island stat you. God, this thing sucks. Oh, this thing fucking sucks. Look at this. Look at this stupid thing.
Yeah.
Put that in your desk. There you go. It's a paperweight.
Not safe for work.
Fucking
anybody.
awful. Just horrible. Okay, anyway.
Yeah. That wasn't what I was thinking, but yeah, okay, that's a horrible thing to have.
Okay, how are we doing for time? Okay, we're a bit over an hour. I have a segment I want to do, if you're permitting here.
Yeah.
And it's a segment that I wanted to make a jingle for, but I wasn't able to get that going. But it's a segment that...
Jingle jangle?
Yeah, it's definitely not anything new here. Are you familiar with this guy here?
Yes, I am familiar with
ladies and gentlemen,
this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Akinator. If you're not familiar with Akinator is the guy you go online. It's kind of like an Ask Jeeves situation where you come on here and you say, all right, you got to figure this out for me, dude. So I'm gonna try. This game is now what I like to call Stump Akinator. So I'll go first if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell you who it is because this game is listening. So I'm not gonna tell you who it is.
Listening?
Yeah. The computers are always listening, man.
Big Brother, man. 1984.
Okay. What? Think about. Real or fictional character? I'll try. I answered my age already. I'm 24. Play. There we go. Is your character female? No. Okay, he's thinking that.
I think he broke it.
Does your character own a car? I would say no. Does your character wear shoes? Probably. I'm gonna say probably on that one. Does your character have human skin? Yes. Is your character real? No. Human skin, what a nebulous thing to ask. Has your character ever been in a movie? Yes. Oh, I'm sweating here. Is your character bad? Don't know actually. When I think about it, I can't surmise the morality of this guy. No. Character animated? No. Character fight with a sword? No. Mean? Don't know. Does your character live in America? Certainly does not.
What?
Oh, my character has been to space. Has your character played Star Wars? Yes. Character have dark hair? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Oh, I don't have data up here. Hold on, I'll look it up at this window. Don't listen, Akinator. Don't say anything, Edgar. I don't want this guy to hear. I almost did it myself. Shh. Yes. Uh-oh. From a Battle Royale game? No, that's an interesting question. That's a very timely question. Does your character have something to sell? No. Does your character black? Uh-oh!
Oh, what is happening?
Has he,
I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm gonna say no. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. Show me a picture of this guy. Is that yo? Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
What? How
Does my character speak? No. I think of... No!
What the heck?
He got it. Will Hood is this fucking background extra from Star Wars. I think it was in Revenge of the Sith. No, not Revenge of the Sith. Empire Strikes Back. And he has, that's an ice cream maker from the 70s.
Yeah.
And he like, all right, here, the prop department couldn't find anything. Take this ice cream maker and run around in the background. And people are like, I love this guy. This is my favorite character in Star Wars. So
what?
This random extra has toys.
What?
Yeah. So
no.
So like he has an extended background in the fiction and everything. And this ice cream maker, this very ice cream maker is shown.
There's an ice cream maker.
Yep, there it is. Okay.
What?
All right. Do you have someone you want to throw to Akinator?
Oh my God!
Do you have someone?
Oh my God!
I have one more. If you have to, all right, I'll do one more.
Wait! I got one. I got one.
Okay. Yeah, I think of Will Hood guy. Techno problem has occurred.
Yeah.
Oh, you guessed it. Fuck you. Play again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll give you the mouse for this one. Here you go. Is your
Fake.
character male? Yes.
Yeah.
Is your character real?
No.
The character is not real.
Yeah.
Did it go?
There we go.
Loading. Oh, he's thinking about it. Does your character have white skin?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me know if we need to look up a reference for it.
I might have to.
Has your character been to space?
No.
No, character has not been to space. Oh, my neck.
It's gonna be hard.
Oh, my neck's starting to hurt. Has your character live in America?
Don't know.
I can't believe he got Wilrow Hood. Has your character ever been in a movie?
Yes.
Akinator's thinking about this one too. It's a tough decision. Probably narrows a lot of stuff down. Is your character kind?
No.
Character's not kind, everybody.
I'll show you a picture of. Oh.
Do you have a picture on you, or do you want to open up a window? Cause
Might have to open up a window. It's stuck, Dan.
oh, you're stuck under the wheel.
I'm stuck on the wheel.
Oh, hold on.
There we go.
Okay, just there you go. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
I'm good.
No
I'm good.
cable tangulation. Now let's go ahead and pop
All
the
right.
DS open more because
It's
fine.
it's
All right. Type away.
day. Hang on here.
Type away. Previously discussed, but I won't give away any names, you fucking genie. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Like the holiday. Do
Uh,
you know the guy's name?
it's a you know what.
It's a you know what? Oh, it's a you know what as in a Z. But I will never tell. We're furiously googling here, folks.
Yeah.
Is it from the new one or the old one?
It's the old one. 85.
Is it this guy?
No.
Because
no,
there's
no.
a lot of guys there.
No, not him. Which one is it? See,
of
that one.
That guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's his name. Right there.
Doc. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That was it.
Okay. I don't believe Akinator is really just. I'm doing that mostly just to mess with the people at home.
Yeah.
To see if they. All right. Has your character played in horror films?
I guess so.
The answer is unfortunately yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, I got one more that'll stump him after this.
Oh my
Does
god.
your character play in Fallout 4?
No.
Interesting question. Is he a clown?
No.
It's not Sweet Tooth. Don't worry about
No,
that.
he's not.
Is your character small?
What do you mean by small?
Just like stature, like he's like 4 feet tall.
No. He's,
He's a man-sized man. Is he from Mabinogi? I think it's an anime.
No, I don't know.
You know, he's the most tsundere of all the zombies.
Yeah.
From Friday the 13th.
No.
That would narrow it down, though, wouldn't it, Mr. Genie?
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Is the character
Oh,
wear
my neck. Does he
wear
wear
a
a mask?
No.
I mean, the actor does, but that's just between you and me.
Actually, that's not an actor.
Huh? That's just a prop?
Animatronic.
Oh, cool.
Purely
Is he
animatronic.
from hell?
Huh?
Is he from hell? Does this guy come from hell?
This guy? No. I thought you were saying, asking.
No, it might look like he come from hell, but
Yeah, it looked like he came from hell and
answer
back.
is unfortunately no.
No.
Sorry, Gino from Mario. Is your character have hair?
Yes.
Ooh, almost clicked no on that one. Think about it.
Oh.
Does your character go to high school? Oh no, did you go to high school with your character?
No, what kind of question is that?
From West Virginia? When does this movie take place? Just probably don't know.
Don't know.
Raw is war.
Holy smokes, I might have done it, Dan. I might have stumped Dan.
Okay, yeah. No is the answer to that one, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Is it
Yeah.
Overwatch League? Something going on good down there. Probably a no on that one, huh? Does the name of your character appear in the title of the movie? No, sir.
Actually does.
Doctor. No. Like is the name of the movie his name?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. I thought you meant like he
Because
appears.
if he's in the credits, yeah.
Yeah.
Is your character evil? I
I
mean, they're not evil. They just don't know any better.
Don't know. Let's just say don't know.
It's a morally gray area.
More, yeah.
Considered violent? That's probably yeah.
Consider violent.
Yeah, it's like yeah. Their whole shtick is kind of like, all right.
They're running on instinct, so.
Definitely not interested in fashion. I would
Yeah,
think.
no. Is your character interested in
Oh, my neck is
fashion?
hurting.
No. Or don't know.
I don't think he's interested in anything other than the B word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just grab this window to show
Yeah,
everybody
go ahead, show.
what we're all
I was
looking at?
kind of hoping we wouldn't show nobody.
Well,
until the end to see
we
if they
want to
get it.
see if he can guess.
Well, that's my
Dr.
thing is like, is the audience at home playing along? Could they have gotten it?
Yeah.
Does he live in Vienna?
That's true.
He does not live in Vienna.
Yeah. No.
He has a nice little townhome somewhere off the coast. Even though Vienna is in Germany. Which
Oh
is
my
landlocked.
God,
He's
Anniker, you got
asking a lot of questions here. How many questions are you allowed? I think you're allowed 30 questions. You're at 25.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's not a pirate.
No. Oh my gosh, I might have done it.
You might have
man.
done it. Well, I think of Dracula from Hotel. No.
No.
So if you say no, he's gonna say, "I want more questions."
Really?
Yeah. So you might be able to get this. Continue. Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. This is good.
Is he married to a footballer?
Oh my God, no.
The main character of the movie.
No.
Is he Asian? Hard to tell.
I can't tell. I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not. He's kind of his face.
Have their own TV show? Probably not. No, the answer's no, I think.
Yeah, it's no. It's a movie.
Does your character live in the future? Yeah, it's probably a hard no on that one.
Hard no.
Is your character found in a novel?
No.
Has he killed people?
Probably.
So say probably or yes, I think, if you want.
Probably.
Does he wear clothes?
Yes. Very bloody clothes.
Ever shook hands with your character?
No.
This is a very, very fictional character.
I'm worried about this. Hey, this.
Is he from a popular game? I think he's not going to get it.
No. I think we might have stumped it.
Has he ever died in a movie?
No.
Give me some good news, Akinator. What are you thinking, buddy?
Oh.
Is your character animated? You asked that already. I'm pretty sure. He already asked if this character is animated.
No.
Is he a jester?
No. Good Lord.
From a fortune teller?
No.
We're on question 49. This got to wrap up pretty quick. I'd say if he doesn't get it this time.
Yeah, if he doesn't get that one, we've won.
I'd say probably not, or don't know for this one. Does your character have a last name?
No. He has a name.
He has a name, but it's not his real name. It's not his given name.
It was just in.
It's not his Christian name. Is he someone's servant?
Someone's servant? No, unless you're referring to this. You know what?
Does he have a lab partner? Does he have a lab partner named Dr. Treoris? I don't know.
No. No.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Somebody's winning down there. I think Boston's
musical?
winning.
Is your character
Or
from
the
a
Valiant's
musical?
probably winning.
Yeah.
Your character from a musical.
Definitely not. Yeah, I don't think you can blame me.
Does he wear underwear?
Probably. Oh, I probably missed it.
Is your character question others? I would say no.
Look at this poor guy. Look at his face.
Is he linked with the horror genre?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he asked this question already. Does he mechanical? I mean, not in the fiction of the movie.
No. When they were making the movie, yeah, he is mechanical.
And the character, though, is not.
The character, no. So, no.
Is he lived in the 20th century? Yes.
Yes. He's getting there.
He looks smug. He's like, I got this figured out, bro. Don't worry about it.
I got this figured out. Just chill, man. After 300 questions later.
Does your character play Dota 2? Dr. T is a Dota Plus.
Let's just see. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so.
Are you kidding? He is a Dota Plus subscriber, that guy. All right.
Wait, this guy?
No. I'm making a joke about your friend Dale there.
Yeah, of course.
The answer's unfortunately no on that one, Doc.
All he does is goes.
Is he a troublemaker? I mean, it's probably for somebody.
Probably for
I think of. Go ahead.
Come on.
Go ahead. No. All right, we've officially beaten that.
Kind of close. Not really.
Is no, my guy. All right, so I had another one, but I think I'll save it for next week.
Aww.
Okay, hold on. There's a list of guys it could have been from, and there's a bunch of things from Day of the Dead. Shrunken Head Guy. Bob the Zombie, which is what I think that other guy is.
Yeah, it's Bob. Yeah, Bob, yeah.
My character is not on the list.
Wow.
Who are you thinking of? I guess we're going to tell him.
Dr. Tongue.
Dr. Tongu. Send.
What?
Do you know who Dr. Tongu is, Mr. Sir?
I think you broke.
Mr. Man. Dr. Tongu.
Zombie from Dead. Dude.
Bravo, you have defeated me.
Yes!
All right.
Yes! I did it, Dan. Do I get prize?
I don't know. We've stumped the chump.
I get nothing?
I don't know what I'm calling this segment, but it's certainly...
I get nothing.
Yeah, you get nothing.
You should call this, like, the after show.
The stump the chump? I don't know. I don't know what I'll call it.
Crab Muffin Stumps, the
well, I mean, it's gonna be everybody who's on will get a chance.
Oh,
to try,
okay, gotcha.
Trying to bring something to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I opened up OBS, the other one. This is gonna cause problems for the stream. Either way, I think about now is a good time to probably call it quits on this one. Huh?
Yeah.
Going for about an hour and 15.
There we go.
Thank you for watching the actual show. If you'd like to write into the show, I have an email called the actualshow150@gmail.com. When I get the password for that one back, I'll check it for some emails.
He lost the password?
Maybe a little bit, but it's okay.
Whoa, hold up. I got one other thing.
Yeah.
Can I, as a shameless plug?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Check out my series.
I'm gone. Oh, hold on.
Sci-fi series.
Tab.
Yeah. Tor. You know the Tor Forlex. Yeah. You just want to show a picture of it?
Which one?
Anyone.
Yeah. Angrily pulling this one over. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. My video series
we're stealing content for this one from a YouTube user called
well, that's me.
Crab Muffin 343.
Wait a minute, that's me.
So I guess we're just stealing from this one. Hope you don't sue me, Crab Muffin 343, whoever you are.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, man. Actually, it's not me. You should be worried about. It's really Tor. You'd be pretty pissed off.
Tor4lex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
he's like Deadpool. You don't want him to break the fourth wall.
So I didn't mean to do that. All right. So if you wanted to watch this, where could they watch this?
Yeah.
Where could they watch this?
Oh, on my YouTube channel,
go.
Crab Muffin 343, and there's gonna be a splatter of blood.
Help!
Boom.
I'm being disappeared into the live stream.
Oh no!
Yeah, actually, I could just do a fun thing real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Where is it?
I
just want to fuck with it just enough that I can do one.
Music
thing.
by Mick Gordon. Everybody, awesome musician, man. Multiple covers were used in the making of this show.
Oh.
Actually, all of them. Oh, there's the blood splatter. Oh yeah.
All right, now I'm gonna say thank you all for watching, even lovely audience, as we fade away from existence. Goodbye.
Bye.
We're fading slowly. You killed us. You made this happen to us. The timeline is broken. You've done irreparable damage to the timeline.
It's a goddamn
I'm
paradox.
Away.
It's a goddamn.
And we're gone.
Just like that text.
We're dead.
All right.
We're gone.
There
all right.
we go.
Goodbye, everybody. Stream's done. Boop.
Yeah.
And if you're watching the recorded thing, we just did a fun audio bit. If you want to watch this fucking thing, tune into Twitch every second Saturday where I stream this horrible nightmare.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.